day we had seminar, education seminar like this in the fellowship. And I say, I'm not ashamed to say that the admission letter that is reading, I still in my admission letter to university reads economics, BSc economics. But I didn't study economics, I studied geography. And as I was studying geography, I chose intentionally where I want to be. And somebody gave me advice. You either go to survey school or go to Unilag and do cartography. I chose to do cartography. And I was intentional in whatever I want to do. Please, if you are here this evening, don't say it whether you don't have money or you have money. When I was thinking about all of these things, when I was praying and believing God as a student and as a fellowship leader in the tax fund and in church, I was a youth leader in the church. I was also in tax fund. I worship every Sunday, and then I run back to see you on campus ranking. That's why we are proud to say, look, in tax fund, we have people that can also motivate us and take us to where we ought to be. Let me also say, just like he emphasized and our sister emphasized, we are not saying that education or academics is not good. As a matter of fact, one of the things, the motivation I had was to institute an award in the name of our emeritus and outside former national president, President Olu Akinsoya, do that. Just to encourage you to study hard, and if you make a first class, then you can be a beneficiary of this particular award. Just for us to keep encouraging our young ones to do well in school. So this evening we have learned that there are so many benefits that we can have when we are intentional and when we pay more close attention to what how we can self-develop ourselves. Our brother said, opportunities abound there. You can get good job, better job, if you self-develop yourself, if you are intentional about it. And I should also be ranked. I attended a vice chancellor's interview recently, and the panelist was asking me, okay, if you are appointed as the vice chancellor of this university, what would be your first thing that? And honestly, I didn't think too long to respond here. And you become a reference point. You become a reference point. So please, and everything is, like I said, it's not about money. My parents were not rich. My parents were pastors. The time my father died and went to be the Lord, his salary was 433 naira. 433 naira. A superintendent in the Apostolic Church, his salary was 433 naira per month. So it's not like I'm from a silver spoon. But given these circumstances, I just told myself, no. But given these circumstances, I just told myself, no. If other pastors' children decide what they want to do, I can also decide that I want to make a difference. And by the grace of God, because God led me to cartography, I eventually got to the peak, to the epitome. When our brother was talking about Japan, so, brethren, this evening, the questions have been posed, and that where will you want to be next? What are you deciding even now? Are you a student here, or have you just graduated? There are a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities. The speaker talks about opportunities that are banned. And there are needs. There are needs that are looking for people that will meet those needs. There is a saying in Lagos, Ọjà Òyìnbó kò mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan ò wá. Ọjà Òyìnbó kò mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan ò wá. What does it mean? The Oyinbo market does not know whether anybody did not come. Everybody is selling and everybody is on. So don't be afraid of, oh, if I do this, whether I will, like our sister said, no. Just make up your mind and ask the Lord to help you in the direction He wants you to go so that you can make impact. Today, there are online remote jobs. There are people are earning, but you cannot give what you don't have. There are people who has gone beyond class education, and they are doing a lot of courses, even though they are expensive. But they do those courses to add value, to improve their professional skills, and that is why they are able to qualify for online for this. Okay, yes. They are able to qualify for remote jobs. We have Nigerians in Nigeria that are doing remote jobs in UK, UI, US, and Canada. I'm not talking about people who are big. I'm talking about even students that are doing a lot of things. So, brethren, opportunities are bound there, and we can't afford just to remain where we are. He said, bring visibilities. It brings you visibility when you use all these social media handles, and you use them very correctly. For you, but it may not get to you unless you are determined to stretch forth your hand to receive, or be intentional in desiring to receive from the Lord, to take you ahead to where He wants you to be. Your education is good. It gives you professional certificates. It tells you about what are there out there, but skills is also better to add to your education, so that you can actually be in the marketplace